Hi, Simon here, and today I'm teaching Solidworks. In the previous video I showed you how to sketch using planes and to offset two different profiles. So the first profile I drew was a round profile on one plane. I showed you how to create a plane and then draw a second profile. Go back to Solidworks. So this was the object we've drawn so far. It's got a square flange on one side and a round flange on the other side. So in this video I'm going to show you how to use patterns, linear patterns and revolve patterns, and it will show you how to put a bolt pattern on these two faces nice quickly. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is click on the face and click normal 2. Okay, I'm going to use the hole wizard for this. Hole wizard, choose what hole type I want. I'm going to use a threaded hole, straight tap. Okay, I'm going to choose the bolt size, and for this I'm going to make it a 10 by 1.25, so it's a standard pitch. Okay, and it will be a tapped hole. Okay, so this pretty much just sets up all the thread details. Don't have to worry too much about it. Position is the next one, and we're doing a 3D sketch. So I'm going to click on 3D sketch, pick up the origin, and just on the front face, and I'm just going to drop it there. Okay, so it doesn't look like much, but I'll just go and that feature, position, smart dimension. So from the center of the hole to this edge here. Nope, doesn't want to play. Okay, click on that, and we'll call it 125 just for simplicity. Okay, now the second one I'm going to do is click on the center and click on the origin holding control, and I'm going to say they are along Y. Okay, so that just says that it's directly above the origin, 125mm offset. Okay, so that's the first hole. Now I'm going to show you how to pattern that hole around this flange. Ooh, okay, there's a little problem. It's trying to go too far through. So I'm going to just go back up, edit the feature, and go through, go up to next. Okay, so it's just gone through that surface. It hasn't gone cut through our flange that we've created. Okay, now roll it back around. Where is our view? Right side. Come on. Here we go. Okay, so we're looking at our face. Now I'm going to show you how to use the pattern tool. So the default pattern is a linear pattern. We're going to use a circular pattern. Okay, so it says, this means here, it means reverse direction. And firstly we choose the direction we want it, how many we want, features and faces. Okay, so this one here is the face pattern, which is our front of the flange. What to pattern? We are going to expand the tree and just choose the bolt hole. Okay, patterning axis, and this is where I'm going to go up to view, hide show axes, and go view, hide show temporary axes. Okay, so I'm back to the circle pattern tool. I'm choosing this one here, features to pattern, which I want the bolt, and then I choose the parameter. So normally we choose the center axis, so we have a center line down through the middle. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to choose the outside of this flange here, because that will do the same thing. So I go, whoop. Okay, choose the right option. Right, edge of the circle. Okay, now the next thing I want to do is make sure I've got equal spacing ticked, so that will show that I'm automatically generating 2 bolt holes. Normally for something like this would have 6 or 8. Okay, we're going to go 8 today. There we go, nice and even. Okay, everything looks good. To accept. Okay, now I go View, Hide Show, Hide All Types. Okay, and now we can just see our bolt holes here, nicely patterned around. So that's a circular pattern. I'm now going to show you a linear pattern to do the bolt holes on this back face. So I'm just going to turn it around, check the face, normal 2. Okay, you have to fit. Okay, hole wizard again. Okay, same type of hole, straight tap. So that means it's a threaded hole and it's straight sides. Okay, it's metric, same bolt hole diameter, 10 mm by 1.25. Up to next, we'll just keep pretty much everything the same. Now position, 3D sketch. I'm going to choose this front face again. I'm just going to drop it here. Now I'm going to go up to smart dimension, from the outside edge to the dot. I'm going to call that 25. And then from this edge to the dot, 25. Okay, I go happy with that, so I go accept. Okay, now I go up to linear patterns, direction 1, and I'm just going to choose the edge of the object to give me a dimension, direction. It's facing down, I want to go up, so I'm just going to click on this to reverse that. I reckon I'm going to have 33 holes at 10 mm apart. Now, probably more going to have them 50 mm spacing, and this is probably going to be more like 8 pi. See how that looks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A bit too many. Let's come down one. Okay. Because they don't quite line up here, I'm just going to make these 40, and then I'm going to add an extra bolt or 2. That looks about right. Okay. Now, it's fantastic. Direction 2. Okay, spacing 10 mm instance 1. I'm going to make that instance 2. Okay, and we are going to shift. Okay, looks pretty good. What I might do is okay, so I'm just going to pump this up a little bit. And I'm going to make these also only 40 mm apart. Okay. Okay. So we're not quite right with the width. I just estimated, but it's good enough to demonstrate. 35, 38. Let's just call that 40 anyway. Okay. Now, instance to skip, I can just drag over all these ones in the middle that I don't want. It should process, it'll take a minute. You obviously do it whatever way is going to be the quickest way for you, and it's probably just as easy to write a couple of patterns as opposed to going through and unselecting all these circles. Don't want to quite play. Okay, but that's one way of doing it anyway, is using the instance as a skip. And you can do more advanced features too. We're not going to go too far into that. What I'm going to do here is change this down to 2 and have them offset at rangeable spacing. Nope. Be higher spacing. Okay. Just re-enabling these. Okay. To accept that. So a row of bolts up there, a row of bolts up there. Now I'm just going to use another pattern. And what I'm going to do is say direction 1 will be this way. Okay, what am I patterning? 40 mils apart. Okay, like so. Direction 2, we don't want any direction 2. Just go down and take rid of that. Okay, pattern. Now we don't want to have the whole pattern. So I'm just going to delete that. And then I'm just going to choose that bolt there. Sorry, come on. Close that. Features and faces. That is the feature to pattern. And then we want to direction 2 will be this way. I have two patterns, just waiting for it. And we're going to bring these quite a lot closer. This is 2. Okay, we should see another row of bolts here somewhere, but it's not showing up. Oh, there we go, they're zoomed down. Okay, so change this to direction. Seeing a lot of patterns. Now I need to go that's all okay. Okay. So I just clicked on this to change the direction up to the top. Press the spacing. Okay, they're not quite in line, and they're not quite evenly spaced, but if I did a bit of maths, I could work out the even bolt spacing and go from there. But that is an easy way to pattern bolt holes across a face, or it could be bolt holes, could be slots, could be teeth on a gear, could be anything like that. Okay, and then after that we just save it. I'm going to turn on the rear view. Okay, that's already on, so you can see hopefully the threads are not visible. Why am I not visible? Details. Okay. Usually I know why they're not shown. That feature. That's countersunk. Cosmetic threads enabled. Okay, no, that should have been good. It's not showing, but it doesn't really matter. Okay, so that's how to do a pattern. Thanks for watching.